Hello, my name is Janae. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. When I was a kid, I was abused by a family member, and I want to make this video to help others that are going through the same exact thing that I went through and I overcame, and to help them have the strength to overcome it as well. It's being abused, period. No one really wants to talk about it. It's like people sweeping the rug, and it's hard to deal with by yourself. And I want to let people know that are going through the same exact thing that they're not alone. It's so many people that go through it, but like I said, no one talks about it. Um, so I was abused by, like I said, a family member when I was a kid. And it affected me. Like I was always shy, but I wasn't as shy. So when I was abused, I couldn't trust anyone, like not even family members. Like I didn't want to be around men. I was just so uncomfortable being around men. And as I got older, like I pushed it aside and I didn't want to think about it. No one talked about it. And I kind of felt like after it happened, people looked at me differently, especially people in my family. Like some people, I'm not gonna say all, but they looked at me differently, and I kind of felt like, even though some people say, "Oh, it's not your fault," like you didn't do anything wrong, but the ones that did look at me differently in a bad way, I felt like it was my fault. And like I said, I pushed it aside for a long, long time, and I thought about it. I had flashbacks about it, but it wasn't, like I said, I just pushed it aside like nothing ever happened. Yes, he went to jail. And, okay, like I didn't have to see him. But, of course, it affected me mentally, and I didn't even know it. And when I was in high school, it really, like, I became so depressed. And for a long time, I didn't know why I was depressed or why, like, I was just so down. And on and off, as I grew up, I would pray for him, and I didn't know how I would react or what I would say if I would ever see him. And I would like pray to God to just like help him, because obviously he had a problem if he would hurt a child or anyone. So like I said, when I was in high school, like I was really depressed and I really didn't know why. And it took me a long time, like as I got older, like recently, like a few years ago, to really understand why I was depressed, why I was going through the things that I was going through, and it all clicked. Like, yeah, we become depressed, and we don't know, like we know why, but we don't know why because we want to push it aside like it never happened. I'm trying to get through this. Like I started to go to church more. And so, of course, everyone has their own beliefs, and I'm not pushing my beliefs on anyone. But I started to go to church more, and eventually he came home. And like, I'm like, okay, I don't want to see him. Like, he's not going to come around me. Like, but how would I react if I see him? Like, am I going to like want to beat him up or try to beat him up? Like spit in his face, because like, how could you do that to me? Like, I trusted you and you did something like that to me. Like, how could you? And it was crazy. Like, I would pray like, okay, well, if I see him, like, please, like, Lord, give me strength to get through it. So I was working and I seen him, and like instantly my body just got hot, and I just didn't know how to act or like what to do. Like, I really didn't. And I played it cool, and I continued to do my job, and that was that. And then eventually he started coming around me, and I felt betrayed by certain family members. Like, why do you have him around? Like, why is he around? Like, nobody cares about what I went through. Like, how could you? And like I was so angry about that. And I didn't know how to react. But like I thank God for like my boyfriend, my sister, and my cousins, because they helped me a lot to get through it, like to deal with him knowing that he was there, like, or around me. So like I said previously, I was going to church, and like he came around, like nobody forced him to, like, forced me to get along with him or anything like that, but he was just around. So it was like, yeah. So one Sunday, it was a sermon about forgiveness or whatever, and it really hit me, because it's like, he's like, oh, forgive, you know, you have to forgive, and this and that. Like I didn't understand. It took me a long time to get it. Like, how can you forgive someone that you loved and you trusted, that did something so hurtful to you? Like, you can never get that back. Like, it was taken from you. So like I really took everything that was said, and I ended up writing him a letter. So I ended up writing him a letter saying that I forgave him, not for him, of course, for myself. And it was a big relief. And people ask me, like, how can you forgive somebody that hurt you like that? I'm just like, it's not for him. It's for me. And I felt so much better. And a lot of people hold things in. And I'm not saying, like, everybody has their time to, like, forgive someone that has hurt them. And sometimes it could take years and years and years for them to actually forgive the person that hurt them the most, or the people that hurt them the most. And that's perfectly fine. Everybody has their own time. And I just want to encourage someone, or hopefully a lot of people out there, to just like be strong and talk about it to someone, or write about it, or vent about it. Like, it plays a big part in your everyday life. It changes your life, and you don't even know it. And it takes you to really look at everything you've been through, and to see how you overcame it, to be stronger and better. And I want to help people do that. Like, I feel like my mission in life is to help others in any way that I can, but mainly to the ones that have been hurt, or that just need someone to talk to, that don't have anyone. It's hard to talk to people sometimes, like people that you actually know. And it's hard to get through something like that. That, like I said, it will never, like I said, it's hard to get through or over something so traumatic in your life. And it could either, in the long run, like, it made me be a better person, and just want to help anybody that I can, like. And I just want to make this YouTube page or channel to reach out to those that been through the same thing that I've been through, and that's struggling with it, or just need some advice, or hopefully I can help. Thank you for your time. Bye. Thank you for your time, for listening. And just leave me some comments, or I'll leave my social medias down in the description, and I'll make another video if anyone has any questions, or I'll make videos. I don't know how often yet, but I just want to, like, help people, maybe go into details of the things that I've been through. So, like, I don't know, like I've been thinking about this for a long time to make a YouTube channel to help others. And like I'm still like scared, I'm nervous to even post it, but I know that my video will get to someone and probably will save someone's life. So yeah, I'm ready to help in any way that I can, give advice, be a listening ear. So just comment, subscribe. Bye.